Welcome back to BTN Live. Big Ten basketball continues to heat up, and Purdue is coming off a big win over Nebraska. So we're bringing in Vince Edwards from our studios in West Lafayette to talk about it. Vince, that was such a complete game from the Boilermakers. How close are we to seeing the full potential of this Purdue team?
I think we're closing in on it, but we're not there yet, and we're not where we want to be. But we're getting really close, and guys are getting excited, and of course our coaches are excited and happy about it. So we're just trying to keep pushing and trying to keep this train rolling.
You can't talk about that game without talking about A.J. Hammonds. He had 32 points, only missed 3 shots. I mean, come on, is he real?
Yeah, AJ's hooked up, and he's ready to go. AJ's real. He played outstanding. He played like a monster. AJ just had an outstanding game for us. 7 dunks is unbelievable. So when you see his potential and you see what he can do, and he gets that to us, night in and night out, it helps our team out tremendously.
Well, those 7-footers, what is it like having that skyline on your team?
It's great. It makes you feel confident and comfortable out there on the perimeter, just being able to pressure and having confidence in yourself and your defense, because you got 2 7-footers behind you. They either alter or block a shot. And of course Caleb, with him, he's been 6'9" and big body and a 250 frame. So just having all 3 of those guys, it makes it confidence on you as a team, as perimeter players, and then it puts more pressure on the offensive guys, because once they get past you and the pressure of our defense, they have to go and finish oversized. So I think that's a huge part and a huge success to our defense.
Now, looking at your schedule, some may be a little confused by that loss at Illinois, but since that game, you've won 5 and only lost 1 to Iowa. What changed within yourself or within the team after that matchup against the Illini?
We just felt like we didn't come out ready to play. We were dead in warm-ups. We don't feel like everybody was focused in. Guys were dialed in and ready to go, and it was a tough one. And Illinois, they came out and played a great game. Malcolm Hill and Kendrick Nunn had 2 really big games against us. So guys, we couldn't take any more lessons. As Coach Penny would tell us, let this loss be a lesson. So we don't want to take any more lessons like that.
Would you say that was a turning point for your team?
Definitely, because we know we should have lost that game at Illinois. I mean, don't get me wrong, that was a tough team and a tough environment to play in with a tough crowd. But we know once we play to our capability, our potential, we can compete with almost any team in the country.
You do a lot of things for your team offensively. You're listed as a forward, but you have referred to yourself as a guard. So what's your identity?
I would just say my identity is just being versatile. And just trying to do a little bit of everything. I don't really know how to position myself, whether it be a guard or a forward. So, I'll let everybody else do that. Do every little thing I can to help my team win, whether it's, rebounding, passing, making an open shot, or playing defense. It's just all the little things. So that's one thing I take pride on myself, and just being versatile in my game.
I hear that 4-year-old Vince Edwards was somewhat of a selfish player. Is that true?
My mom was actually my very first coach. Most people don't know that. But when I was 4 years old, I was a ball hog, and it was bad. I didn't pass the ball. It was awful. But we were playing the game. I'll never forget it. My dad still has it on videotape on the old VCR. We were playing against an inner city team, and we were up maybe 20 points. And it was like 3rd, 4th quarter. And my mom had said, okay, if anybody takes a shot before, before making 3 or 4 passes, you're coming out. She's like, I don't care who it is, but you're going to come out. And, so we break the huddle. Okay, we get the ball in, and I dribble past half court. I make a move, and I shoot a pull up, and I made the pull up. And my mom calls timeout, and the next thing I know, I'm getting subbed down. I'm sitting on the bench.
Whole game?
Yeah, the whole rest of the game. I sat through the 3rd and the 4th quarter. Yeah, she took me out. It's on video. It's on video to this day. She took me out for the rest of the game, the whole 3rd and 4th quarter.
Well, first off, I'm going to have to get that video to blackmail you. But secondly, was that when it changed for you? You realized you had to start passing more?
Yeah, I think that was a turning point in my life. I hate sitting the bench, so I didn't want to sit the bench anymore. And I was just thinking that we were up a lot, because that team started to make a little run at the end. So, it was a good learning experience for me, and my mom taught me a lot during that learning experience, and I think that was the turning point in my life for me. And I think it's got me to where I am this far, and it's helped my game out a lot.
And lastly, your next game isn't until Saturday against Maryland. So what are you going to do all week with all this off time?
Well, get ahead on work first of all, because once you start traveling and you get a whole week off like this, it's good to get ahead on your schoolwork. So that'll be the #1 thing. And then taking these 2 off days we had these last 2 days. We had Sunday and today off, so I think that's really good. Just getting in and getting treatment and making sure your body's prepped for these practices coming up, because it's gonna get real. And we have a really good stretch and a really good test coming up with Maryland, and they're a really good team. And they're undefeated at home in the Big Ten, I want to say. So we have one goal in our mind, and it's to go in Maryland and get a win.
All right, well, you have fun, get some rest, and send me that tape of the young ball hog. And thanks so much for joining us here on BTN Live.
Thank you guys for having me.